How Elon Musk will bring humanity to Mars. An entrepreneur and businessman, Elon Musk, he is founder, CEO, and chief engineer at SpaceX, early stage investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla Incorporated, founder of the Boring Company, and co-founder of the Neuralink and OpenAI. A cent-to-billionaire, Musk is one of the richest people in the world. Hello guys, hope you are all doing great. Here we are back with another video. Today we are going to discuss how Elon Musk will bring humanity to Mars. So let's start with no further delay. One can argue that it's an efficient strategy, and it's smaller than the timeline to be accurate than it is to be inspirational. We don't need to be one of those people among the single planet species. We would like to be a multi-planet species. Speaking after the corporate launched its Crew 2 mission to orbit, then build a city on Mars to become a spacefaring civilization, a multi-planet species, Musk also said. SpaceX launched a prototype of its Starship rocket 10 kilometers above the Boca Chica, Texas, but it exploded during a landing attempt. This is the second time a Starship rocket is launched and burst into flames. The first time was in December. Musk said in January 2020, he plans to send 1 million people to Mars by 2050. There are going to be plenty of jobs on Mars, he added. When he cares how long it'll be to take to build a rocket, he perhaps is guilty of imagining 5,000. Elon Musk working on SpaceX, and more than at his suppliers and within the governmental offices he must license or fund his project, said Autry, adding that this is not realistic. It currently takes a minimum of 6 months to urge to the Earth, but Musk believes that it would be right down to as little as a month. With flights operating every 2 years, we need new landing technology to land more mass on the surface of Mars for humans to live, operate, and then leave the surface to come home. Among various challenges, the first in the distance between Mars and Earth. Because of their elliptical orbits, both the planets are separated by varying distances of 35 million miles and 249 million miles. Due to this, there's only one little window available when the two are ideally aligned for space flight. The situation makes logistics more trickier. The researchers also believe that Mars doesn't have enough water and hence humans landing it impossible for humans. The ambitious deadline gives him 5.5 years to urge the huge Starship spacecraft off the bottom. But there's an extended thanks to go because the massive 160-foot rocket remains at the prototype stage, with the second high-altitude test flight due soon. He said the primary colony is going to be small, dangerous, frontier-like environment as they start to determine propellant manufacturing, food production, and power plants. Musk says there are sort of technological advances that need to be made between now and 2026 before humans can visit Mars on Starship. These include ensuring Starship is fully reusable, which it can reach orbit where it's able to refuel ready for the long 6-month trip to Mars. Musk says that there are sort of technological advances that need to be made between now and 2026 before humans can visit Mars on Starship. These include ensuring Starship is fully reusable, which it can reach orbit where it's able to refuel ready for the long 6-month trip to Mars. One last item that is on Mars you would like: local propellant production, Musk said. For those who figure you'll take CO2 out of the atmosphere and mix it with water ice to make CH4, methane, and oxygen. If you've got those elements, life can be multi-planetary and that can have a self-sustaining city on Mars. The 16-story tall rocket is going to be powered up to the suborbital heights from the Boca Test facility in Texas by 3 Raptor engines. They pack up in a sequence because it reaches apogee at about 6 miles up. It will then reorientate itself before making controlled descent and hopefully a landing on the launch pad. After a series of successful test flights, Musk hopes to send an uncrewed Starship to Mars and back at some point in 2024, before a crewed flight in 2026. Humanity is the agent of life, and there's been an obligation to make sure that the creatures of Earth continue to albeit their calamity on Earth. Where it's man-made or natural calamity, what comes first? A self-sustaining city on Mars, or War 3. He said, "It's going to be fun and excellent adventure, but it will not be an expensive thing to start. The propellant plant, solar energy, food production, and ore refinery are all fundamentals of industry required to make Mars self-sustaining. Over time, you'll make Mars Earth-like by terraforming the Earth by warming it up. One can argue that it's an efficient strategy, and it's smaller that the timeline can be accurate than it's to be more inspirational." So what do you think about Elon's plan of bringing humanity to Mars? Can humans survive on Mars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments box for the same. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like and share, and hit the bell icon to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that yet. Till then, bye bye and take care.